Hello, my beautiful Scorpio soul. I'm Selena Hart, and I'm so honored to be here with you on this dreamy and mysterious June 23rd, 2025. If today feels like you're drifting between worlds, half awake, half in a dream, you're not alone, and you're certainly not broken. The cosmic weather is enchanting and strange, like a soft mist that blurs the lines between what is real and what your heart longs to believe. With the sun in Cancer forming a square with Neptune, you're being invited into a sacred space of emotional depth and spiritual navigation where logic fades and intuition takes the wheel. This isn't a day for forcing clarity or chasing answers. It's a day for listening, for surrendering, for honoring the messages that arrive through subtle dreams, deja vu, or that quiet knowing in your chest that has no words. You may feel like you're swimming through fog, unsure if you're moving forward or simply floating. But trust me, Scorpio, even this fog has wisdom. Let your feelings be your compass. Let your inner waters guide you gently. The universe is whispering, not shouting. And if you allow yourself to soften, to feel rather than figure out, you'll receive exactly what you need. Welcome to a day of sacred confusion, soulful alignment, and a deep remembering of who you are beyond the noise. And as you drift deeper into this oceanic energy, Scorpio, the astrology of June 23rd gently urges you to surrender the need for certainty. The sun's square to Neptune wraps the day in illusion, and what seems obvious on the surface may be a carefully veiled layer of something else entirely. You may notice people speaking in half-truths, emotions running in circles, or a quiet inner tug pulling you toward old memories, romanticized dreams, or spiritual visions that blur the boundary between real and imagined. But instead of chasing clarity, the invitation is to feel what is true, not with your mind, but with your soul. There's a vulnerability in the air that can make you susceptible to emotional manipulation or even your own projections. Be mindful of how much you're absorbing from others. Someone's confusion could easily become your burden if you're not rooted in your own emotional truth. You don't have to respond to every emotion that rises, nor do you have to solve every problem that whispers your name. Sometimes, simply observing your feelings without judgment is the most powerful thing you can do. Old patterns, especially those tied to guilt, codependency, or emotional overgiving, may also resurface. If someone triggers emotional exhaustion or guilt without offering care in return, pause. Ask yourself, is this mine to carry? The Sun-Neptune square makes it easy to dissolve into someone else's emotional field, but today, you are being asked to anchor your light within you. You don't owe anyone your peace, Scorpio. Reclaim it by turning inward and trusting your own emotional compass more than the noise around you. This is not a day for decisive action. It is a day for deep attunement, soft boundaries, and compassionate observation. When it comes to finances today, Scorpio, caution is your sacred ally. The sun squaring Neptune creates a fog not just in the heart, but also in your wallet. Emotional spending is a real temptation. You might buy to soothe an unnamed ache or feel drawn to invest in something that feels right in the moment. But Neptune's illusionary energy can distort your perception. What feels aligned now may look very different tomorrow. So before you reach for your card or say yes to a financial offer, pause and root yourself in facts, not feelings. If someone presents a business idea or asks for money, listen to your intuition, but demand clarity. Neptune blurs the line between generosity and self-sacrifice. Postpone major purchases or contracts if possible. What seems promising may be based more on hope than stability. Rather than taking bold action, use today to reflect on your relationship with abundance. Are you spending to avoid discomfort? Are you seeking external proof of your worth? These questions matter, especially now as the universe offers a chance to heal your connection to value from the inside out. Your lucky numbers 3, 7, 18, 29, 41, and 62 are reminders that fortune flows from alignment, not urgency. What's meant for you financially will never ask you to compromise your clarity. In your professional life today, Scorpio, don't be surprised if you feel unmotivated, unclear, or even disconnected from the work you usually care about. It isn't a sign that you've taken the wrong path. It's the cosmos gently dimming the lights so you can pause, reflect, and realign with your deeper purpose. The sun square to Neptune brings a spiritual fog over your ambitions, not to mislead you, but to help you slow down and reconnect with your why. This energy isn't made for big leaps or high stakes decisions. If you push too hard, you may feel more drained than productive. Instead, use this time for quiet reflection and behind the scenes work. Some of your best insights may arrive through stillness, not striving. Be mindful in your workplace interactions. Emotions are heightened and misunderstandings can arise easily. Avoid unnecessary debates or trying to prove your point. Not everyone is seeing clearly today. Lead gently, hold your energy close, and trust that when this fog lifts, your next steps will be illuminated with greater clarity and meaning. When it comes to love, Scorpio, June 23rd invites you into deep emotional waters. But those waters may be clouded with mixed signals and unspoken feelings. With the sun square Neptune, even the strongest bonds can feel confusing. If you're in a relationship, your partner may act distant or inconsistent. Rather than reacting, take a step back and observe. Clarity will come with time, not pressure. If you're single, your intuition is strong. You may feel drawn to someone in a way that feels destined, but be mindful not to idealize too quickly. Under Neptune's spell, it's easy to fall for an illusion. Let connections unfold naturally without rushing to define them. And if you're already in love, remember that you are not responsible for healing your partner's past. Love needs balance, not self-sacrifice. Today is about holding space, listening deeply, and letting your heart lead with quiet strength. Scorpio, when it comes to your well-being today, your emotional and mental health takes center stage. The sun's 10th square with Neptune can leave your nervous system feeling overstimulated and your inner rhythm out of sync. It's not the day to push your limits or rely on stimulants like caffeine or sugar to get through. These will only heighten the fog. Instead, lean into stillness. Gentle movement, warm water, deep breathing, and intentional rest are your best medicine right now. If you've been feeling ungrounded or uncertain, know that this isn't regression. It's your body's sacred request for recalibration. Give yourself permission to slow down without guilt. Your mind and spirit are processing more than what appears on the surface. Trust that pausing doesn't mean falling behind. It means aligning deeper with your true direction. This is also a powerful day to check in with what your body has been trying to tell you. Symptoms or fatigue that surface today may not be random. They could be messages from your inner world asking to be heard. Let your healing begin by listening, not fixing. The answers will come not through urgency, but through quiet surrender. In your family and friendships today, Scorpio, tenderness is essential. The sun square Neptune casts a veil over communication, making it harder for others to express themselves clearly and for you to interpret their intentions accurately. Someone close to you may be withholding something not out of deceit, but because they simply don't know how to say what's on their heart. Instead of pressing for answers, offer them your presence without pressure. Sometimes silence and non-judgment are the most healing gifts you can give. This is not a day for confrontation or harsh words. Emotions are delicate, and even a small comment can cut deeper than intended. Choose compassion over correction, patience over reaction. Your ability to sense what isn't being said is powerful now, but remember, intuition should guide you toward empathy, not assumptions. Let your relationships breathe. Create space for others to be vulnerable, confused, or even distant. The energy of the day supports emotional healing, but only if it's met with kindness. Lead with softness, Scorpio. Your gentle strength can hold more than words ever could. When it comes to compatibility today, Scorpio, you'll resonate most with those who offer emotional depth and quiet understanding. Pisces shares your intuitive wavelength, creating a soulful space where even silence feels healing. Cancer knows how to listen without needing explanations, making them a comforting presence in this foggy emotional landscape. Aquarius may also offer surprising clarity. They won't get lost in feelings, but their cool perspective can help you navigate confusion with calm insight. On the other hand, steer clear of the impulsive energy of Leo or Sagittarius today. Their fiery nature may clash with your current need for softness and emotional safety. Prioritize connections that feel grounded and true. Let your intuition lead. You'll know who belongs in your energy field without needing to explain why. Your lucky color for today, Scorpio, is Miss Blue, a soft, ethereal hue that mirrors the very essence of today's astrology. Under the sun's square with Neptune, where emotions swell and clarity drifts just out of reach, this color serves as a gentle anchor. Miss Blue embodies intuition, emotional intelligence, and calm presence. It doesn't demand attention, but quietly restores balance to the inner world. Wearing or surrounding yourself with this shade can help you stay centered amid emotional fluctuations. It invites you to soften your reactions, trust your inner knowing, and move through the day with grace rather than urgency. Like the morning fog slowly lifting to reveal a quiet landscape, Mist Blue brings steadiness where the heart may feel unmoored. Let it remind you that peace isn't something you chase, it's something you return to. And finally, Scorpio, let this be your sacred mantra for June 23rd. I trust the silence between answers. I surrender the need to know. My soul is not lost, it's listening. This affirmation speaks to the heart of today's astrology. With the sun squaring Neptune, clarity may feel distant and your usual sense of control may seem to slip through your fingers. But this is not a day for forcing direction. It's a day for deep listening, quiet surrender, and spiritual attunement. Repeat this phrase whenever doubt creeps in, when you're tempted to chase certainty, or when the fog feels overwhelming. Let it bring you back to your center. You are not lost, Scorpio. You are simply learning to trust the in-between, to breathe through uncertainty, and to honor the quiet spaces where your true wisdom waits. Today is not about having all the answers. It's about remembering that your soul has never stopped listening. And so, my dear Scorpio, as we close today's journey, I want to remind you, this isn't a day for answers, but for trust. The fog you're feeling isn't failure. It's your soul inviting you to pause, to listen, to realign. You're not lost. You're simply learning to follow a deeper rhythm. I'm Selena Hart, and it's an honor to walk beside you through these quiet, powerful moments. Let your stillness guide you. Let your tenderness lead the way. If this message touched your heart, leave me a comment, share your energy, or simply let me know you're here. And if you'd like more of these gentle cosmic check-ins, don't forget to subscribe. Until we meet again, stay soft, stay brave, and trust the quiet. It knows.